Hi, I'm Tyler.
I'm Josh.
We're 21 Pilots, and you're watching Mosh Can.
I'll always love South Korea. It's just like one of my favorite places to be, and I like performing there also. I've spent some time over there even before Tyler and I started playing music together, and it's just a cool place. Cool people.
Yeah, I like that place a lot. I think a couple of my favorite cities is Vancouver in Canada, and then Brisbane actually I really enjoy there. And I'm not saying that like I dislike Sydney or whatever, but out of all the places I've ever been, being in Australia is definitely one of the coolest places. Yes, but we didn't write it. No, I'm kidding.
The
national anthem of ours.
Our yeah, the American national anthem.
American national anthem. No, we're kidding. We're kidding.
There's like, we've kind of like talked about this before, because we like to be on the same page about everything, because we're best friends.
Because we're best friends.
So we want to have the same favorite song.
Yeah.
So we've talked about it, and we're just like, I'm like, I'll make a sacrifice. If I have a favorite song that's not yours, then I'll just switch mine to yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's usually how it works that way a lot.
So what's your favorite song to play?
We'll say it at the same time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Ode to Sleep.
Love
Ode
it.
to Sleep.
I love that song.
Ode to Sleep.
Love that song.
Right? Don't you love it?
Yeah.
You love it, right, Josh?
Yeah, it's my favorite. I think it's my favorite song ever written.
Yeah.
So playing it live naturally.
You're welcome.
Yeah. No, I know. Naps.
Together.
Yeah. Like if sometimes like we would play like really small venues. There's like basically like this kind of set. There's like no couches or anything in the dressing room. It's like this. So we would kind of just like put our backs up like this, and then just like sleep. Probably up until it was about 5 minutes before the show when
Then we put our clothes back on.
And then go out there and shred.
Shred. It's like the opposite. Like it's a horrible word for what it is that we do on stage.
They just go out there and jam out for a while.
Out. I hate jamming out. You ever jammed out before? When you go to festivals all over the world, they hold up very odd signs, and I saw Bob Saget's head one time.
Oh.
Someone just held up a huge
Yeah.
Bob Saget head. It's just like,
right.
I'm singing this song that I originally wrote for my mother, but I'm staring right into the eyes of a huge Bob Saget.
Yeah, those festivals, it's just like you're looking into real life Tumblr. Like I'm looking up and seeing like big, giant like sticks with a big poster on it that's just a cutout of pizza.
It's like, that's great.
And cats, like pizza and cats. It's
Yep.
like the internet. I'm looking at the internet right now in real life.
Yeah, and then you'll see like a giant like full suit gingerbread man get crowd surfed to the front, and like you're playing music, but everyone's watching the gingerbread man get surfed, and you're just like, yeah,
cool.
this is good.
This
is what I visualized when I wrote this song.
Just being the soundtrack to people watching this guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fan fiction that's like super weird. That like,
I'm fine with it.
yeah, it's more like fan nonfiction. Stuff about like Tyler and I like buying matching Lamborghinis and driving really fast and working out together. Weird stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, that's like it's like the G version.
Yeah.
We kick each other out of the band probably like every other week, and so that's actually true. It's not a rumor at all. And then we form back.
Well, he's the lead singer,
like
so I can't kick him out, but I get kicked out a lot, and then sometimes I just quit.
But then it's really cool because it's like, oh, this next show is like a reunion tour, you know?
It's
So,
good for promotion because like when that does happen, when like bands like break up, it's like big news. And then when they get back together, it's even bigger news.
Yeah, so
and
like
they sell out
if we feel
arenas
like,
and stuff.
if we feel like there's a show coming up where we haven't sold enough tickets, you know, we'll just be like, let's break up, and then we'll get back together, and you know, maybe more people will come out and see us play for the last time because we're breaking up after that too. So, if I'm being honest with you, my favorite music video I ever made, I was like 14, and I made my little brother and his friends, like I choreographed a dance for them to do, and then like I was the singer and they were the dancers, and it was actually to the song Lucky by Britney Spears. It's a fantastic video. Actually, I'll try to ask my father to put it on the internet for that to kind of take off and take our career to the next level. But no, seriously, one of my favorite videos we've ever done is with a close friend, Mark Eshelman. It's at Real Bear Media. Is like his Twitter. We don't get too crazy. I think that a lot of the stigma is that like you record music and then you get like really weird in the studio together, and like it's usually like a band experience. Let's all get weird after the studio session's over, and it's just the two of us, so it's like it can only get so weird.
We just leave that
there's
to
only
the
two,
fan fiction.
Yeah, there's only two
Hard
people in the band, so it's like let's all go do a ton of hard drugs. You know, it's just like, Josh, you want to do hard drugs? Like, it's not really that cool of a conversation, so we tend to stay away from hard drugs. But I don't know, am I answering the question at all, actually? Do we have any eureka moments? What does eureka mean?
It means like I found it.
I found it moments?
Yeah, like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have those moments where it's just like, we can't wait to play that live. You know, the studio is a completely different experience from, you know, you don't really love recording. You know, you kind of have like this, you wrestle with the song the entire time. You fight it. You hate the song until it does what it is that you wanted it to do, and then you crunch it up and you make it awesome, and then you play it live, and that's when you love it.
And then you're like, eureka.
I signed an inhaler the other day.
Did you?
Yeah. That was cool.
Did I sign that? I don't
I was
remember
like,
it. I
are
don't
you
think
sure
I
you
did.
don't need this right now in case like something happens?
The one kid told us that he was gay, like in front of his he like came out to his best friend, standing there with him. It was like kind of a weird experience.
Yeah, we were in line. I remember that we were in line, or not, we weren't in line. People were lined up, and we were meeting everybody. And this person came up and said, "I want to just thank you for your music has given, it's given me a lot of strength and given me the ability to kind of like come out to my friend." And
we're kind of just like, awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
great.
like if that gives you strength to reveal that, and because I'm sure that's a very difficult thing to do. But then we realized that as he was saying it, his friend was next to him and looked at him like, and we realized he was coming out right there for the first time with us and the friend that he brought to the meet and greet. And so we were like, it was this moment where the two friends that have known each other forever looked at each other like, I don't know what was going through their heads exactly, but Josh and I were like, you want to take a picture now?
Yeah, we're just like, let's all group hug right now.
How do we kind of like wrap this up?
Yeah.
How does this end? I feel like this should be like a bigger moment. So that was cool.
Yeah. To see more of this, subscribe here.